What's up, YouTube? ShadedStep here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be going over a brand new mechanic that Season 2 of Warzone introduced, which is the redeploy balloons. You can zip up them and shoot off into the sky and redeploy your chute and traverse pretty much the entire map. Raven Software has come out and admitted that it's a mistake that they're not appearing on the map currently. Like they're supposed to be marked around the map so you can see where they are, but they actually don't appear on the map unless you're right next to one. So I'm going to be hopping into a plunder match and going around the map and identifying where they all are, and also showing you guys some pretty convenient and very useful rotations that you can make with them. And these things are honestly a godsend for Caldera and rotating, and can be useful for rotating to a smart position, and also for aggro players who want to get kills and get around the map a little quicker. So yeah, let's hop into it, guys. So in Airfield, we have this balloon. I don't think you can chain this balloon to another balloon. I really don't think so, but I mean, from this balloon, you can land so many places. You can land like top H building over here. You can make it all the way to the ATC tower. You can go over here. You can pretty much go anywhere you want in all of Airport, which is great. Okay, snipe me, bro. Do it. Do it. Snipe me. Ah, you scrub. All right, so that one is one of the few that you can't actually link to another balloon, I'm pretty sure. At least not that I see. If anyone in chat knows differently, let me know, but I don't think you can like physically take that to another balloon. Oh, another thing to note, chat, is, so y'all see on my mini-map how there's a pink balloon symbol on the mini-map on the top left? If I were to walk away from the area, or like get it off my minimap, it doesn't appear on the map. And that's something that Raven has acknowledged. I don't know where I saw it, whether it was a tweet or something. They acknowledged that that was a mistake. They're supposed to appear on the map everywhere you go. So once they fix that, these will be a lot easier to see like what you can work with. But right now they're kind of all gone, and you just kind of have to go off of like visual. So yeah, we got one right here next to power plant. I actually haven't used this one before, I don't think. So you can go on top of power plant from here. You can get high ground up to the hill. You can take this building, which is very strong. And this one you can actually chain. You can take it all the way to the other balloon. So you can chain that balloon from orange all the way over here to this balloon. These things are crazy good for rotations, man. Crazy good. And from here, you can take it to the balloon to the far northeast, or you can even go to this, the theater. There's another balloon over here. But yeah, so like you can take that all the way over here. So that was from soccer field right here. You can take that all the way over here in Capital. This building is now very strong. If you're ever in Capital and it's in zone, holding this building is really good, because the moment that it rotates away from you, you can make like a crazy rotation. So this I've actually done before. I did this yesterday in solos. So you can take this all the way to this one. You can fly over all of Capital. I actually did this yesterday, I'm pretty sure. So you can take that from the theater building all the way over here. You can take this one. From this one, you can fly over here next to Subpen. There's a balloon next to Subpen over here. These are extremely useful in solos, but even squads. I mean, can you get beamed out of the air? Sure, but I'm just talking in a practical sense. Like, it's definitely possible to do this. Do enemies get the Gary notification? Yes, that's a good question. They do get like the enemy incoming or whatever the guy says, but so that's the thing. You gotta condition yourself to assume that that's not always a gulagger. Like sometimes that's someone who's using a balloon and they have their full loadout, so you have to be careful when you hear that. So we just went from like over here on orange all the way over here next to Subpen. Now in a solo match yesterday, I pulled a crazy play where Like the circle was like right here, and then it rotated. Like the edge of zone was like right here, and then it rotated all the way to sub pen, like circle 6. So I was like, oh crap. So I gas played over here and took the balloon. And I just landed right on this guy who was on top sub pen. Like you can just take top sub pen so easy. It's ridiculous. So that balloon right there is super clutch because you can get on top of sub pen, or rotating off away from sub pen, you can fly all the way to capital. So I'm gonna see how far up the hill I can get. So flying over here probably isn't too practical. There's going to be people like on the mountain, like eye level with you, that'll probably beam you. So I would not suggest flying like this. Like that balloon's probably good for getting top sub pen or rotating to capital, but not what I'm doing right now. I'm just using it to get around the map. Okay, next balloon is right here. Don't worry about me, dude. I'm out of here. Okay, it looks like from this balloon, you can fly to this mountain that's pretty strong. You can rotate to the huts, and you can also rotate to the tents over here where there's another balloon. All right, next balloon is right here. Just gonna zoom in on that, then zoom out. All right, so this tents one, I'm trying to remember. Okay. Right here from tents. Tents, you can make it all the way to the gondola building to rotate up to peak. You can obviously go Beachhead. That's Beachhead. Yeah, you can go to Beachhead. You can go to the satellite area. If you're trying to chain balloons and you really want to do that, you can fly all the way over here. So from tents right here, we jump from orange. You can go all the way over here to this balloon next to factory. This balloon is so clutch at factory because so there's a potential buy station right here. But if factory doesn't have a buy station, then there's a potential buy station right here that spawns like right here. So if you don't have a buy station at factory and there's one over here, you can just run over here, buy your loadout, buy whatever you need, and then take this zip line. So there's a couple of different things you can do from this zip. This is one of the stronger zips. First, before we head towards peak. So if you want to rotate towards Arsenal, you can take this zip all the way to the firing range. Obviously, you can go docks if you want to. I'm pretty sure you can land anywhere in docks on high ground. Like on the cranes, on that building, anywhere. But if you want to go to Arsenal, you can jump from, I'm just going to mark it again, right here, all the way to the balloon over here. All right, so I just went from next to factory all the way over here to the firing range, and then you can take this one and land top Arsenal, which is a very strong building. Well, you can land at this back building, which is very strong, if it looks like the circle's going that way, or you can land top Arsenal. Very strong. Very strong building to hold. Can you shoot and pop the balloons? Yes, you can, but it takes a lot of shots. Then we will shoot it. All right, let's see how much ammo it takes. 60 round Cooper. Okay, so it takes 2 mags. 120 AR bullets. Roughly 2 mags with most ARs. And then repair for 500 bucks. And it's literally an instant repair. Yay for realism. Okay. So that's that mechanic. You can shoot it down and repair it for 500 bucks. Okay, so we just did a rotation from here all the way to firing range, all the way to Arsenal. You guys saw that. Now we're going to do something else. So you can fly towards peak. You're not going to land right on this balloon, but it's a reasonable rotation. Like you're probably not going to get shot doing this. So you can land towards the mountain here, and there's a balloon right up ahead. And again, these things are supposed to pop up on the map once they fix it. Right now, they're not appearing on the map unless you're right next to them. So that's why we're doing this, because they're kind of hard to find. Okay, so from this zip line, I actually didn't take it looking in the right direction because I took it so fast. You can fly to the top of peak. If you're with a team, I would suggest doing this. So you can land right on the top of peak right here on the flat side, or you can also pull your chute immediately and land on this rock. So if you're with a team, I would suggest like some people landing orange and then somebody land up here. That way you have like complete control of the top side. And that's like a super strong play to make on peak. Peak is nowhere near as strong as it used to be, honestly, with these balloons. I mean, you can hold it, but you got to be paying attention because people can just full send you. Okay, so basically that balloon right there, if you're not playing Plunder, playing against weird people, is very strong. I don't think the gondola is really even worth taking. It's too obvious, and it's way safer just to take that balloon and be able to take high ground immediately. All right. So this one is the interesting one, chat. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the only balloon in the entire map where you can detach and not pull your chute and just land up top without pulling your chute. So you can literally just bamboozle people like that. If you try that on the other side, it does not work. Trust me, I tried it and I broke my legs. So this one is a very, probably, if not like one of the strongest balloons in the game. Like you literally just don't pull your chute and you can just pancake on the ground and gun whoever's right here. Like they can't even react unless they're looking at you. It's crazy. Okay, so we are just outside of Fields. Marked it. Okay, so it looks like you're going to be able to go from that balloon. Looks like you can do either. It looks like you can go way over there to that side of peak. And you can also go all the way to this balloon. Okay. Alright, so we are in the middle of the neighborhood area. Zooming in on that so we can see where it's at. So we just went from northeast of Fields all the way over here. Looks like from this balloon, you're going to be able to take the top of that hangar if the circle looks like it's ending there. That's really strong. Looks like you can make it to top H building, which is really strong. You can even take that building if you wanted to. A lot of places you can go there. Obviously, there's always a chance you're going to get beamed out of the sky, but that's an interesting rotate there. So we started here in the beginning, and we worked towards power plant, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to go in the other direction now. Okay, so this is the balloon outside of Airfield. Looks like you can fly all the way to Lagoon if you want. Okay, yeah, looks like you can roughly land almost right on this balloon. Over here in Village. That's kind of clutch. Okay, so here's another balloon here. Alright, so we got one in a Village. So this one I can already tell. You can probably... Yeah. So this one, that's actually a very strong balloon. You can literally take that balloon. Oh, the match is over. Rip. You can land on either of these peaks here. These rocks that are really strong to hold. Anytime it ends anywhere near that side of the map, land on those rocks. We're going to head back over there. All right, so we've almost covered the entire map. I think we still got to do mines. There is a good one in mines, but after we do mines, I think we did actually cover the whole map. Right here in Village. So it's popping up because we're next to it. But it should always be popping up. They're going to fix that. What the hell is happening, dude? Y'all see that bug? There we go. Okay. Village to Ruins. That balloon is clutch. You can land on top of this rock. If the circle's looking like it's an obvious Ruins ending, just take these rocks. Pretty easy to rotate off of and a really strong point to hold. So there's a zip line over here next to Village that we took to land on the mountains. It looks like there's one over here that we can just as easily... I'm not going to go over there because we just went there, but it looks like you can just as easily take this zip and land on the mountains or even fly all the way to that balloon in Village. That's a very clutch rotation. Okay, I'm going to try going to... I see a zip over here at Mines. I'm going to try going to it. So it looks like from here... You're going to be able to fly all the way to this zip. Yeah, this looks like one you can literally land on. So you go from Orange all the way over here. And Mines, and now you're in Mines. And you can take this zip to anywhere in Mines. It looks like you're going to be able to take this zip. And you can land on any of the power spots on top on the big buildings. If you want to get to the other side of Mines, you can easily get to the other side of high ground and hold up here. Like if it's a circle that looks like it's ending in Mines, you can go to the high ground of the buildings on the roof over here And you can even fly all the way to this balloon if you want. It's kind of risky because you can get shot. I would probably just land up here and run along the edge and jump over to this balloon. Marking this one now. This one's kind of crazy. It doesn't seem like it, but you can actually take that balloon, deploy your chute right away, and you can fly like all the way to Airfield. We did this in a game yesterday. We were playing duos, and like there was a buy station here, and people were like fighting each other here. Like Lucci almost wanted to dive on him, but I was like, hey, like let's just keep rotating, and let's just go over here. And he was like, all right. And it ended up being an Airfield ending, so it was a good call. But you can actually go all the way. Where did we take off from? Over here? Go from orange all the way to H building, dude. That's crazy. You can literally land on H building. And you're here. So we've gone full circle. That's pretty much the entire map. Interesting. This is an interesting balloon at Beachhead. Kind of dangerous to take. Wow, dude. So you can fly onto this, on the Beachhead building, that building. Looks like you could even rotate all the way over here. That one, I don't think you can chain to another balloon, but there's definitely, you can definitely stretch pretty far. Ah, and there's another one in docks. I'm glad we came over here. Okay, so there was two that we didn't touch. One in Beachhead and one in docks, and then I think that's it. Looks like you can take that zip in docks and land on any of the cranes or the high buildings in docks, obviously. You can stretch to the edge of the beach over there on that cliff, and you can also stretch to this balloon. Oh, you can chain these. So you can go from docks to here, and then you can take there all the way to the firing range to Arsenal, like I showed y'all earlier. And you can also go, that's a good balloon, actually. You can go almost anywhere. All right. I think that's going to be it. Just wanted to hop into a match and get all those locations down. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. Have a good one.